Hello everyone, it's Sean with another layout update for the Black River Junction layout, the Cato track plan. I hope everyone's enjoying the pictures and stuff I'm posting on Facebook. As you can see, I'm just running a couple of regular freights here. I'm not doing any switching. I haven't really done any for a little while. I've been kind of busy running out, buying stuff, and putting roads in and living life. Since it has been beautiful weather out here in Wisconsin at least, I've been out on my newer motorcycles. I've got a KLR 650 and a Vulcan 900 Custom. I love them both dearly and I ride them often. I tend to spend a little bit more time outside enjoying the weather when it is nice, because it doesn't happen all the time, especially lately. It's been kind of crummy until now. So I'm just trying to enjoy it. I finally got around to putting some roads in here and working on the grade crossings. I haven't glued them down yet. I'm not sure what I'm going to do because it's not exactly pretty, but for now it works, so I'm just going to leave it there. I need to finish this road, which will just cross over here and just a small parking lot of some sort. I'll probably just get some blacktop foam, kind of like that without the stripes, and just put it in there. Same thing over here, where I'll continue the pavement over to the facility here for the equipment leasing and whatnot. If you've been paying attention to some of the pictures in that, you'll see the progress as it goes along. And you might have noticed this little lady here. I don't know if it'll zoom in on her, but that is a topless woman. I got her for $4. It's the cheapest topless woman you'll probably ever get. I got her and another woman here who's just putting her hooker heels on, and picked them both up for $8, which is a bargain. And I just figured just to have some fun in the layout, you know, you gotta have fun. But I have a few things here I want to share with you guys. These trucks here, I know I've put these in videos before. These trucks here I'm getting for about $12.50 or $15 a piece. It's by, well, this is Tonkin Replicas Incorporated. But there's another company out there that's also making these things. And let's see if I can find it on the bottom of this trailer here. Nope. There's a company making these. They sell them through Walthers. If you go through the cars and trucks section of the catalog, you'll see a company in that they just have a ton, absolute gorgeous selection of tractors and trailers. Sorry about the shakiness of the camera. The guy at my hobby shop had a good selection of them, and I kind of went bonkers, bought a ton of trucks. As you can see on the layout, there's a few, there's even more on the old, what would have been layout, and that just kind of exploded. So I bought more thinking I was going to have a bigger layout, but I'll settle for this. I'm still considering putting an overpass in here, where this would continue on past the station and then go over the layout. It would go right next to the controller there, but I'm not sure because that would take out a good chunk of my yard. At least the yard for the equipment and such, for the implement dealer. I'm considering taking out some of the not so detailed stuff like these dozers here, and then I've got a couple of excavators, and just getting less equipment and just having a few nicer things. Like my little grader there, or my Gradall from New Holland. This first gear dozer. I've got another one over here, and then I've got the, I forget what this, who made this? Moto Art, that's what it is. With interchangeable pieces like the forks, then you have a bucket, and you've got a log loader, and then you've got a hook. I paid list price for that. I was not happy about it, but I was very happy to have it because I can't find them around here anymore. So I also picked up this little guy here on eBay from Europe. It's the only way to get these guys I'm aware of. They are both a little bit damaged, but I only paid $10 a piece for them, American, and that's not bad. So I do have another video out that should be out at the same time as this, or near it, about putting these foam roads in by Brawa, or excuse me, Busch, I believe. That's B-U-S-C-H. They work really good. Let's see if I have the tag here still. No. But they work really well. I have another parking lot to use. I've got this stuff down here. 2 more pieces of an intersection. I don't have any more road, but I've got a little bit of a curve here and a parking lot, and it's just, you peel the paper off and go. It works really nice. I'm really happy with the way things are turning out. I just have to put in the crossings for the railroad. I might go up and pick that up today or in the next couple of weeks here, and I'll brush it on. I don't want to have airbrush all over the place. And for the time being, and for the foreseeable future, I will not be putting this track past here. Just because of lack of space for now, and I can have a lot of fun with just one train and a switcher. And these cars I'll interchange with other stuff once in a while, just to take them off and put something different on. Until all this gets put away or sold and taken down, this cannot expand any further. So we'll see what happens. I don't know if it would just be 4 tracks and plain plywood like the model railroader model is, but I'd kind of like to do something. Another thing I still have to do is put all the wires through. Right now I've got them tucked under a semi, and then that one's just sitting out there on the road, and then those between the tracks. And it's not exactly pretty. Sounds like the phone's having a little bit of a seizure there, just going crazy. That can wait. This is my newest building here. This is going to be a custom car shop and restoration shop. This is built by Andy Breaker. It's a Pikes Peak model kit. The custom series, I believe. You can kind of cut it and trim it to however you like. You have to cut out your own doors and windows. But it's really nice. They go together easy. I've got 2 of them. That one's the dump building for the coal cars, and this one's a shop. You can paint them. You can do whatever you like with them. They have a few different kits. I would kind of like to put an overpass in here just so I can have some more space, but I don't know where it's going to go. That was weird. My system shut off for a second. One thing about the Zephyr system is that can happen once in a while, especially if you've maxed out the system. It'll just pause like that. It won't change direction. It's not anything crazy, but it'll pause like that when the system gets full. It shouldn't be full yet, but there's a real easy way of fixing that, and I might just do it real quick to show you guys. So we'll shut off track power so there's nothing going to the track. Clear out anything just in case. We'll go to Program, go to Ops, Switch, 39, and then we're going to close it. And then we're going to hit Exit. It's going to flash like that. C5, Loco, and you're clear. So I'll go like this, put in this locomotive here, and now I have that one. So, power on. There we go. So there's that one. And the throttles will still hold the memory from the other ones. So just grab your throttle. Make sure you get the correct throttle first of all. Turn on your lights and get going. Now the system's been cleared, so the only numbers in the system are the ones on the throttles and that you've already put in. So I'll still need to put in my switcher over there. I need to take my steam engine off. I have a new sound system in it. It's Soundtrax 2102 Heavy. I'll play it for you guys real quick here. Let's see. Here's the headlight sound. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, so let's go like this. Pardon me for a second. Doing some fancy footwork here. Single-handedly. There we go. You know what? Even easier way, just punch it in and keep that. So it's 3829. So we'll go over here. Loco 3829. There we go. Johnson bar just got moved. Every time you change the direction, the Johnson bar moves. So I'll turn the headlight on. I'm telling you, one of these days they're going to have models that not only have synchronized chuff and everything, but the bell's going to move with the bell. It's going to happen, just wait and see. I really like the sound of this thing. It sounds really good. The only thing I miss about the original QSI system, because this is a Broadway Limited product, is the synchronized chuff. It does not have it anymore because of the new system. I was told that it would, and it just doesn't. So you can't have everything. It was only $130 or $140 to upgrade this with a new speaker and decoder. That includes installation and the price of the products. And that's not bad at all. So we're going to go ahead and shut her down here, just because I don't need that thing going. The older models do use a lot of power for the sound because they do have a capacitor in there and other things that just make them like the big old, some would say nasty pickups of the 60s and 70s and 80s, but you know what, they're beautiful things. You just don't see it a lot anymore. So, but what's nice is it's a beautiful locomotive, beautiful sound. And it does run on here, oddly enough. It will take the smaller radius too, which is just above an 18. It's like 18 3/4 or something, or sharp 19. It does not like these littler switches though. It'll go through this way from either direction, but it will not go that way. And it will not back out in this direction. I've tried it on that switch down there, and it just doesn't happen. But otherwise it does work well. And one of these days I just might record an operating session where I go around, swap out all the cars, run around a mixed freight or something, or a larger freight like that, and just have fun. So this is getting a little packed in here. I do like the way it sits right now. I think it looks pretty good. I'll just finish the pavement over here. You can see I have a little kink in the road, but that's okay because roads aren't perfect, and well, frankly I don't care enough to do anything about it because it looks good and people screw up. So if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. Ideas, tips, thoughts, whatever, please comment below. Share, like, rate it, whatever you want to do. It's still a free country. Trying to think if there's anything else I want to say right now. I'm going to start working on gluing down the trees, which I tried with Elmer's glue, didn't work, so I'm going to try it with some different stuff. I might try hobby tack because that way at least you can still remove it. I just need to find the bottle. If you want to keep fingerprints off your models when after doing stuff or operating, and you don't want to handle them and get them dirty, get a bottle of hand sanitizer. I've got a bottle hidden under there, and just let your hands dry real good before you handle it, because if you get alcohol in the paint, it'll start to eat it, and you don't want that. I should have more weathered cars coming up soon, like these. I'll have hoppers and whatnot, possibly a couple more locomotives. I also have a Tower 55 ES44 DC Santa Fe coming back to me. That's getting new sound, same company, Soundtracks. It's going to get the proper decoder for the ES44 DC, and that'll be nice. That should run on here no problem. But I like running my new locomotive, my new SD70 Mac. It's beautiful, I love it. I'm really thinking if they make it with the new swoosh scheme, I might buy one. I really don't need it. It'd just be neat to run those two together with my 18 car set of the reefers. But hopefully soon I'll have the rest of the scenery down, and I'll have the track nailed down and the wires dropped, and then this layout will essentially be finished. It was really fast. Not having to do any of the track work really saved a lot of time. I'm probably going to take my time with the scenery, so for now this is going to kind of come to a standstill. A little bits at a time, just because everything did go by really fast. Since I already had everything, I didn't really need to collect anything. I just put the track down and just threw everything on the layout. I'm going to keep all the buildings removable. These are all woodland scenics trees. They're really nice because the bases are detachable. You can see the difference in color. Those trees pull right out of those bases, so you can glue the bases down and pull the trees off for different buildings, or for working on the layout, or for mounting your camera on the layout temporarily. Or to just make it look like a stump. I have my new Walthers Northern Pacific plow. If you guys are interested in a thorough review of that, I can do it. As well as the Walthers train line or main line SW1. It's a wonderful locomotive, works great. This is my number 2 locomotive after my Milwaukee Road RS3. I absolutely love it. So if you guys want a review of that as well, I can. I'd be more than happy to. It's a powerful locomotive. It was $69 at my hobby shop. It was $99 with DCC installed. So it was a really good price. I absolutely love it. For anyone who's new to my page, most of my rolling stock is Fox Valley, Exact Rail, a little bit of Athearn, a little bit of Walthers, and then BLMA reefers. I don't have any other BLMA equipment, and I'm looking at possibly getting a couple of tangent models cars for the Illinois Central and possibly Sioux Line and Milwaukee Road. I do have 2 Sioux Line and an Illinois Central O scale, so we'll see what happens. For now, that's it, and take care, everybody.